What's up, everybody? It's your boy French Cookin'. Welcome back to the channel, and this is Make Beats for Free on MPC episode number 35. Today's free VST is... Wait, what is it again? Today's free VST is called HERA-ONE by MPC Beats. I've covered a ton of VSTs on this channel, many of them having unique presets that allow you to make you some pretty creative sounds. But sometimes what you're looking for are those good old classic synth sounds. And for that reason, this plugin has secured a spot in my collection. For the beat that I'm going to make today, I figured the best style for this type of synth would be like a late 90s, early 2000s spooky Eminem / D12 / Obie Trice / the rest of the Shady Records gang type beat. So let's get into it. First things first, I just pulled up a piano and I'm going to start with my bass notes. Shout out Riley Beats. Sounds good to me. I'm just going to go ahead and layer that up one octave. And we're in F minor, by the way. To add to that eerie feel that I'm going for this beat, I pulled up the pipe organ, full organ preset in Spitfire Labs, and I layered that with my piano. Apologies for the technical difficulties. It also busted my mic input. So I apologize for the poor audio for the rest of this video, but I'll only include the important parts, alright? Now, I want to put a church bell on top of that. Rather than putting it in a piano roll, I'm putting it in a drum program, and I'm going to use the 16 level function of MPC Beats instead. When I click 16 level, it's going to bring up this little menu. Don't know why I defaulted to pad D6, but my bell is in pad, A1, so I'm going to select that. Under type, instead of velocity, you select tune. That's going to allow you to pitch the sound across your drum pads. For original pad, I'm going to leave that as A4. That means that pad A4 is going to play the root note of the sound that I selected. For my church bell, that root note is C. So A4 is going to be my church bell in the key of C. Now, if I press pad A4, that's my original bell sound in the original key of C. And as I go up the pads, the key of my church bell will go up one semitone. I can't stand that white noise in the background, so I'm just going to do some voiceovers here. Yeah, I have my first instance of HERA-ONE pulled up, and I'm using the Clav1 preset. So yeah. Here is my drum pattern. Only a couple things to note here. The first is that I put a stomp in it to kind of make it sound like someone is marching towards you. And the other thing is, I noticed in a few of Dr. Dre's beats that he made for Eminem and D12 and all of them that he actually skips the first hi-hat in his pattern. So rather than, you know, which would be a typical pattern, it's actually more like boom, boom. So that's what I tried to replicate here. With the stomp. Bassline time. I'm using the HERA-ONE again. I believe this is the Bass 1A preset. I want to add a little bit more of that Dr. Dre aftermath flavor to this beat. So I found this preset in HERA-ONE, and it really reminds me of like that twang guitar that Dre used in a lot of his beats back then. finally, to cap things off, again, taking inspiration from Dr. Dre's beats when he was making them for Eminem and D12 and all of them. I know he liked to put little accents at the end of like the 4th bars and the 8th bar and stuff like that. So I have my 4th instance of HERA-ONE pulled up here. Boy, I'm really sucking this VST dry, aren't I? I'm really sucking it off. Anyway, I have the Organ 1 preset selected and just playing around with keys here until I figure out what I like. I'm liking the way that sounds. I'm gonna go ahead and arrange it, put it at the end of the video, and hopefully my tripod doesn't fucking explode until then. Thank you everybody for tuning in, and I'll catch you next week for another video. Until then, keep producing. Oh yeah!